What's going on, traders? Thanks for tuning in today's YouTube video. I'm going to review for you the setup that I took this week. We spoke about this trade multiple times already this week, so I expected the GBPUSD to go to the upside. And yeah, finally I've got my confirmation. I got into that trade and we're currently floating plus 3.5 R. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. I'm going to explain it to you because I've seen in the comment sections a lot of you asking me about, if I can make a full breakdown on the trades that I take. And yeah, I've posted this one also on my inner circle group. So it's this particular trade over here, very simple one. I entered at a level of demand. We're going to go through it step by step in this video, and I will also give you a new update about what we can expect for the GBPUSD and how far we can even go up higher. Okay, guys, before starting with this video, just a quick check over here on my link tree if you would like to join my public Telegram channel, my inner circle, where you will receive signals like this one over here. Then I got my trusted broker. Definitely check it out. It's super nice. I'm already 2 years with them. And super important right now, guys, Instagram. Definitely check out Instagram. I'm super active over here. So I'm talking about the composite man. I mean, I was sharing that one YouTube video here with you. And also super important, we are talking a lot about Bitcoin, Elon Musk, what these kind of informations really are telling us, the truth about it. And yeah, you've voted also that I should make a Bitcoin analysis, and it will be also online today, but it will be a little bit later. Okay, guys, and I would say let's get it right into the video, jumping here on the GBPUSD, and I'm going to explain it to you once again what I do expect from this market. Now, this is how I'm always starting my analysis when I wake up. I always reopen the monthly just for me to keep it in mind. Okay, yeah, we are in the structure. I mean, I know everything right now in my mind because I'm looking at GBPUSD all the time, so I actually understand every single structure, so I have it always in my mind. And the thing is, if you have a look on this whole situation and you always would like to see it from an institutional perspective as well. With that being said, we need to understand what kind of positions they have open. And on the GBPUSD, from my point of view, it's super clear that institutions have been entering all the way at these levels. So they have over here short position. As you can see, with that short position over here, they liquidate the stop losses that were located below this area, but they've known that the GBPUSD should be basically in an uptrend, and this is why they only faked through it, and since then it is in an uptrend. GBP is from a fundamental base super strong, so it will go up higher in the next couple of years, because this is how the fundamental statement right now is. But of course it can change. The thing on the GBP is it is way stronger due to the dollar is super weak right now, right? So we all know about that one fact. And as you can see here from a monthly structure, the thing is that the original movement from the GBPUSD started all the way from the upside to the downside, and you are in this strong downtrend. But what the market is doing over here, look at this, it is in that kind of an accumulation phase, and it broke all this structure over here. And the reason why the market is doing this is because of the market needs to go up higher. Now, if this market should have been bearish, then it would have been rejecting that area all the way to the downside. But it didn't. Why? Because of the fundamental support is here, and the banks, they are not trading against the fundamental support, because that would make absolutely no sense. They would not make money, okay? Everything is here super aligned. The chart technical and the fundamental, they should always go hand in hand. The key is that you should look on the lower time frames for your entries, right? The banks are doing it a little bit in a different way, but we see their orders, okay? So we really see their orders, but the thing is we never know if they're buying or selling. But in this case, we know that they're buying due to the market has passed this resistance over here. So everybody's calling it in a different way. Call it resistance, call it supply, call it higher high, higher lows. I do not care. For me, that's simply liquidity level, and I like to use the example of supply demand due to supply demand is actually on what the market is built on, and a supply zone is an area of liquidity and demand zone is also a level of liquidity. So I've already explained this one in the composite man video, so make sure to check it out as well. Now the thing is that from my point of view, they have here still some short orders located. That means they've been pushing here with this movement to the downside. They've pushed the price to the downside in order for them to activate some more buy orders. And they're going to do right now the same thing. They're going to mitigate their positions that they have over here for one simple reason, because they still have over here short positions open from this area. Okay, now look at this. That's a strong area which brought the price all the way to the downside. So they've been adding positions immediately from this one over here. The thing is that they've been closing over here short positions, and what they want to do right now is they would like to accumulate some more buy positions, and in order for them to do this, they need to bring the price all the way to the downside. And now I'm going to share with you the area where the price could potentially go down lower. It's exactly within this area. Now you will say, yeah, there is, but this is super big area. I mean, yes, I know it's a big area, and this is what we need afterwards to go down to the lower time frames and to look for potential setups for buying setups over here. So we will never know what kind of area the GBPUSD will really go up afterwards, right? So we never know that one. That aspect is something which we need to compensate it with our probabilities, with our risk management. Okay. Now the idea is the GBPUSD should go down lower. But why did I take right now a buy opportunity instead of going short? Well, because it doesn't make right now any kind of sense from the lower time frames that the GBPUSD should go down lower right now. It broke several structures, but we're going to go right now to the weekly to show you what the weekly is doing. Now the weekly is an unsteady uptrend, right? With this steady uptrend, the GBPUSD is collecting liquidity. Okay, so this is liquidity. This is an area of liquidity. All the way to the downside there is liquidity. So I'm like to view it like this. There is liquidity. Always below the swing lows, you have liquidity. Now the thing is, you also have liquidity above the swing highs. Now, what the market needs to do is it needs to generate sales, okay? And whenever they would like to generate sales, they need to clear stop losses on both sides. And this is the nature of the market. They're going like this, and retail traders have the stop losses always exactly here. And what the market is doing, they are just collecting stop losses by going up and down, up and down, up and down, because retail traders always have a bias. Okay, here is the time that the market will shift, and the market will never shift. The market will spike up, giving you the fake out before dropping to the downside. And here the same scenario. They will think of, yeah, here the market will return. No, it will spike through them. And so on. The play is repeated over and over and over and over again. This is the nature of the market. This is the composite man. Just a quick summarize for you. Now, having a look here on the weekly, the thing is, we are right now in a weekly level of supply. So here we entered it. This is one, and here one. So the whole area over here is big selling pressure. Now the idea is right now, because we got over here equal lows, we know here is liquidity located. The idea right now is we would like to go through this level. Okay, that's what the GBPUSD, the task of this chart is. Okay, we would like to collect liquidity. Now we do not know right now for 100% if the market will do this, okay? Because probably the market has been clearing enough stop losses with this movement to the downside, and right now it is ready to go up higher, Okay, that could be definitely a possibility, but we will see this if the market will close above these areas from a weekly perspective. Okay, right now, if we're going to pass this high, then yeah, GBPUSD is definitely again in an uptrend, and we should look to buy opportunities. Right now, the idea is, due to the market has been correcting that much to the downside, so I'm viewing this whole thing as one big movement, and I do expect right now a correction about 50%. So let me take the fib just to measure the 50%, and you will see 50% is exactly over here. We went, of course, a little bit higher. That's not a problem because we could retrace all the way to the upside till this level. Everything will be okay between 0.5 and the 100%. That's what we would like to see, and this is why we've been below that area, and from my point of view it made a lot of sense that we should go up higher. Okay, now what you've also seen was this weekly candle over here, which is a result of an impulse and a correction, and afterwards you would like to see the market going up higher. Now, from a weekly perspective, we do not have right now that much confirmations. We only know that we have over here definitely some supply area, and over here all across that area we got sell area. Okay, let me go down to the daily right now. Now here on the daily, same example like I already explained to you, we got over here liquidity. Okay, that's liquidity, and we got liquidity also over here. Now, what I've seen is that the market started from this low, a strong move up, breaking this structure. Okay, hunting liquidity above this area. Here we also had liquidity, of course. Here was liquidity located. The market spiked through it. Look at this bullish candle. It was so much liquidity here at this level given that the smart money traders, they have been just boom, smashing through them. Then again, they are going short in order to collect more liquidity from retail traders who are trying to buy it from this top. Okay, breakout traders, look at this move up. That was just a fake breakout, break and retest in order to trap retail traders on a lower time frame basis for the potential move up. But what they've done at this area is they closed their positions of long, plus they entered shorts, plus they brought the price to the downside, and exactly at this area over here they've been accumulating some more long positions. And what their job right now is, they would like to bring the price right now at least till this level again, and then everything can happen. The market could crash crazy, or the market will go up higher. And from my point of view, we should go up higher. Why? Because we got a lot of ton of liquidity exactly above these areas. And if the market will right now give us that move up, breaking this resistance, then we have a super high chance for that strong buy setup over here, right? So this is how I'm looking at the market, because the financial institutions are doing it as well. They're not going to put right now some trend lines or stuff like this. I will show you right now why the trend lines really doesn't work. Because also me, I've been looking at the chart yesterday and I just thought about, yeah, but I can use the trend line. So look at this. I'm going to use right now the bar replay just to illustrate you the situation from yesterday, and it was like this. And I got my buy opportunity exactly here within this area over here. Okay, a little bit above. So the market was retracing a little bit low, but that was that kind of block over here was my idea of my demand area, where I was expecting the market to go up higher afterwards. But look here, I was just looking at this chart, and then I've seen this pattern, right? Everybody knows that pattern. I mean, it looks so obvious, right? It's in continuation. It's in bearish continuation. It's a textbook example of a market which is moving to the downside, correcting, and afterwards you expect that strong movement, right? And retail traders will look to sell from here, or are waiting for the breakout retest. Okay, so here you have every kind of trader trying to get into this market. But look here, in reality, the market is not doing this kind of movement that we are expecting from that chart patterns. In fact, the market is just moving up higher, breaking this whole thing. And yeah, this is the thing, guys, why I used this one as an extra confirmation for my trade setup. Okay, I expect the market to go up higher. Now look here, resistance. What happened? The market just broke through it. That was my second confirmation due to the liquidity in the market. And right now, I'm viewing the market like this. I see, okay, we got overall here a lot of bunch of resistance levels, which is at the same time liquidity. So we have a high chance the market to go up higher. But now there's only one thing which is telling me a different story, and that's this level over here, because this level is still an area of supply due to, like I explained to you, market movers have been shorting that area in order to accumulate potential more buying opportunities from this level over here. So I'm going to use here that level once again. So that's my level of demand over here. And the thing is that we cannot say right now 100% sure if they are trying to accumulate right now more short positions with that move down over here, okay? That could be also a potential scenario, and that the price will from here crash crazy to the downside. But this is not how I'm viewing the market right now. My bias is more than likely that we're going to test this level of supply that we have over here, which we didn't test it, and we probably will test it in order to grab more liquidity, in order to bring the price more to the downside. So I view this whole thing over here. So let me use this one over here. So I view this whole movement over here as an accumulation phase to collect people buying the market in order for them here to give us a strong sell. Now, if you are buying within this area, everything is good, right? But buying the price from here is stupid due to the chance is super high that we're going to go crazy to the downside. I mean, we know that the GBPUSD has a strong bullish fundamental support, but that doesn't mean that the market will not go that much to the downside to test here this level, which we never tested. Okay, so this is super important that we should test this from the monthly perspective, this level over here, like I told you. So this whole area over here is definitely needed that we test it pretty strong, at least till 50% of it. Okay, something like this. Chances here, or probably even a low test is also possible. As long as we're going to be remain above this area, the GBPUSD is technically bullish. Okay, now let me check out the lower time frames to show you where I've been entering the market. So I've been looking at it from the 1 hour, and the thing is, look here, that was here the minute 30. That was here my order block from the minute 30 and also from the 1 hour. You can view it like you wanted to have it. Entry was at 7.6, 3876. So let me put it over here, right? Stop loss about here. Exactly, so it was definitely below the area. So look here, you got over here all the way order blocks for potential buying opportunities. I was more than likely looking at this area, and as soon as the market has been here in this area, I've seen, okay, the market is testing it, giving me the right confirmation, and I took immediately a buy within this area already. But the market really went to the downside, which was something which I was not 100% sure if it will really occur. This is why I just used a little bit of a higher stop loss just to be a little bit below this order block, so that I'm sure. Because if the financial institutions, they would have passed this level, then they would have been for no reason in negative positions. And this is why my bias was, okay, they're not going to pass this level if this trade should not be bullish, okay? And this is why I put the stop loss exactly over here. Of course, I could have used a better entry, which would have been like this, and I would have been already in much more crazy profit. Yeah, that was my mistake in this case, that I didn't wait it that much that the price should go down lower. I just used here this consolidation in this case as a confirmation for a new accumulation phase, and I just jumped it a little bit too earlier, but yeah, it's not a problem. We're here to do mistakes and to learn out of them. Still, we're a nice profit. And right now, I'm aiming for the price to go even higher. Like I told you, around this order block over here, around the supply area is what I would like to see the market testing it before afterwards dropping more to the downside. This is the idea right now behind the GBPUSD. Of course, be patiently about this area, because this area is definitely a strong potential short area. As you can see, the market immediately reacted to it, and we could see right now, due to we had here an area of supply, but from my point of view, not important anymore, due to we tested it already 2 times. So the positions have been liquidated over here, and right now look at this, market is still pumping. What I expect is like this right now, okay? And we will see how the market will react to it. But what we can expect is, due to this level was supply, it is right now turned as a new level of demand area. So it is not necessary that the market will respect this area like in demand zone, but what we can expect is that we do not have short positions left here anymore, so the market should not immediately get here a strong move down. So this is something which I do not expect. This is why I put stop loss to entry, because I'm super confident that we're not going to test that level anymore, but we got a chance that the market from here will give us a stronger move down, okay? But yeah, let's see. Well, guys, that was my trade. I'm going to hold it till the price will come up in this region, then I'm going to close it. It will be then a trade of a 129R if it will hit my take profit successfully. If not, then I'm going to, of course, look for partial profits. This is something which we can do at any time. And yeah, I wish you all a good trading day. I hope that you could learn something new out of this video. So it's super aligned on smart money concepts, okay? As you all know, we always try to find out, based on retail liquidity, where the smart money are going to push their prices to the up or to the downside. And yeah, see you then, guys, in the next video. Don't forget right now to subscribe to my channel, check out the link tree if you would like to join me trading, and see you then in the next breakdown and YouTube video here, guys. Bye bye.